Hello, today I'd like to show you how to make this cat bunting. We're going to make a purple one. I think this would look stunning in black and white actually, or greys. So we start by making 4 chain. And then join those with a slip stitch to make a circle. And then we do 1 chain up. So that's my circle, that's my slip stitch. My circle's in there. So we do 1 chain up, and then I'm going to work round the tail yarn. We're going to make 9 double crochets. I'm working in UK terms. Double crochet is just a single crochet if you're using American terms. So 9 of these round. I'm using crochet cotton, which as you can see can be a bit splitty. Obviously you can do this in double knitting or whatever you've got to hand just to practice. Five, 6, 7, 8 and 9, and then we're going to join with a slip stitch to that first double crochet there, and then double check your stitches round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So into this 9th one that I've just counted round, or the first one, we're going to make 2 double crochets. So we're increasing so that the face stays flat, and by the end of this round we need to have got 18 stitches. I've just got a strand caught, so I'm going to start that one again. So we've got 2 there, two here, that's 6. Make sure you're doing 2 in every double crochet round. I love making cutesy stuff, so if you've seen any of my other videos, thank you. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more cuteness, then just drop me a subscribe. I'm really trying to grow the channel. It would super help me bring you more, motivate me more to bring you more. So thank you for anything, the smallest like or the biggest subscribe. I would really appreciate that. So there's only 1 more round, and then the ears, and then we're done. Quick, cutesy, satisfying projects. So let's pop into this last stitch, 2 in there, and then we're going to join here into that first stitch. I'm just going to pull my tail yarn, join with a slip stitch, and so you've got the middle now of the cat's face. And then the 3rd round, 1 chain up and 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and then 2 in the next. So we're alternating now, 1 and 2. So that's 2, and by the end of this round you should have got 27 stitches. So we go 1 and then 2. So you will need some eyes for this, some safety eyes, which you can get online. There's a link in the description, or you can just sew them on if you'd rather, with some black thread or black wool. So 1, 2, and 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, and next is the ears. Okay, so join with a slip stitch in there, and there you should have got 27 stitches all the way around. So next thing we're going to do is work the ears. So this next stitch here is going to do a lot of work. So in we go with a double crochet. So remember, I'm working in UK terms. Double crochet, and then we do a half treble, which is yarn round and in, catch hold, pull through all 3 on your hook, which is easier said than done with this yarn. And then we do a treble. So we're making the pointy ears now. And then we do a double treble. So that was yarn round twice, pull through 2, yarn round, pull through 2, and yarn round, pull through 2, and just get those pesky ones. That's better. And then we go back down that sequence. So we go down with a treble and then a half treble. We're still working into that same stitch. It's doing a lot of work. And then we do a double crochet. So your ear should look like that. I'll just show you on one of these. And to get to the next ear, we do 4 slip stitches round. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then into this next stitch we do exactly the same. So it's a double crochet and then a half treble and then a treble and a double treble, so round 2, through 2, round through 2, and round and through 2, and then we go treble and a half treble and a double crochet. That stitch is doing a lot of work. Now your ears might kind of curve in, point in, but that's what cat's ears do. So it's really, really effective. I love it. This is what the back should look like. Okay, just to finish off this section, we're going to go right round to this other ear with slip stitches. So I shall go all the way around and I'll meet you back at this point here. Okay, I'm just finishing off my last slip stitch, and then if you just find a little gap here, just to slip stitch in to fasten off. There you go. Now what you need to do is, well, you can snip that end off, that one can go, just sew in this end, and then for the eyes, they go just 2 rounds in from the center, 1, 2, and then they go kind of middle of the ear. So we go 1, 2, you can see that's down from the ear, that looks about right. And then these are just little safety eyes, so 1, 2, so they go in there. And then for the shape of the contrast, so I've done all my contrasts in yellow except on the orange one because it didn't show up very well. So I think the best thing to do would be to take a screenshot. Let's find a good one. Take a screenshot. You can see where I have done, oh, I can't find my favourite now. Maybe the orange one actually. You can see you've got triangles in the ears, so just sew them on, and then this middle bit comes from outside the first round, and then just 2 stitches, and then you've got a little smile, and then just bring about 3 or 4 strands down there, like to show the cat's little whiskers and its little mouth. I'll just show you that one. Yeah, take a screenshot. You can easily do it from there. It doesn't have to be actual rocket science. Everyone knows it's a creative thing. Pop your safety eye things on the back, give them a press, and you should be all done. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one.